suddenly I
Infrared was
completely
coping with
knew
his own belt last night? Dude, that is a shitty belt. People have seen my belt, right? That actually is a loser's belt. Actually, I am now christening that the official loser's belt of the Hippy Dippy Championship. This is the belt, but this is just one part of the belt. There's 5 different plates on this, and you can like fully wear the thing.
Vosh had it in his background
Yeah, Vosh
for a
had it in
long
his
time.
background because it was so nice for a while.
Is this really who's counting the vote? So I just thought it was weird. And you know, I'm not a snake. I didn't leak this DM. He leaked it to make me look bad.
I didn't leak it. Okay, well, I did say it publicly. I was like, dude, I said it offhandedly, which, you know, it's not great practice. I agree to that, right? But, Zerka, if there's anyone on the platform that I think can respect the content grind and the extents people will go to it, it is most certainly Zerka.
Which is hilarious.
If there's anyone I don't care about saying like the private conversations publicly, it is the man who it is the man of John Zerka. And I didn't even go on like even describe it in detail. I just said it offhandedly.
Someone came into my Discord and they're like, "You're a hero," and I can't believe he leaked that. Like that made him look horrible. But DGG not sending their best. I'll tell you.
So this is him coping about the fact that Destiny won the debate. So Zerka and Infrared, and I guess this is what he did to respond to the fact that Destiny won. Look, I gave Zerka a vote in the debate. And this is something that got me criticism from Destiny's Reddit, right? And I'll tell you the top 5 reasons why I picked Zerka to be a judge in that debate, okay? Okay? Can you give me a drum roll, Geek? Come on, be my backup.
Alright.
Give me a drum roll. Lol, Lamau, Keck W. I wanted to see what would happen. And by the end of the debate, we all knew what was going to happen anyway because Infrared sucked. I mean, like, that's my top 5 reasons, okay? That was my top 5 reasons for doing it. Because what happened was, at the last second, we had a judge drop. So we were like, we need a replacement judge. You know what would be funny? John Zerka. And we just did John Zerka. That's the only reason we did it. And if you watch Zerka's stream, he's specifically like, oh my god, I get a vote. I'm going to stick with Infrared. We're staying with it. We got to protect the Alliance. And so it's kind of weird to, on one hand, be like, man, these are who the judges sided with. When on his own show, he was admitting he was 100% voting for Infrared because Infrared was his buddy, which is what I was betting on him to do because it made it a split decision, which made it more dramatic. So Zerka helped me make content. I appreciate it. Thank you. But also, it's weird for the person who openly admitted that he was going to act in a 100% biased manner to then claim bias on other people or other people shouldn't be judging the content. Not to mention, if anybody knows Danabo, the fact that he voted for Destiny when Danabo is usually the person who just votes for the person that gets the most content, in this scenario, I think shows that Destiny really performed well. And how can you honestly say that Infrared performed well there? Number one, he messed up his opening statement by getting Jackson Hinkle to replace him. And can I just say one more time? I never said this on stream. Jackson Hinkle's Sam Cedar moment was the saddest shit on the planet, okay? So what happens is Jackson Hinkle walks on stage and he's smiling. He's like, I just did it. I just walked in. I've shaken him. And we're sitting there. We're waiting for him to do the thing, right? Because I'm like, okay, whatever. More content. More influencers in my Hippy Dippy Championship. I host these things with people who hate me all the time. Why? Because it's good for my show. It brings people into it. And so I'm sitting there like, oh my god, this is going to be a moment. This is going to be content. But I play cool. I'm sitting there. Okay, good. And then this is Hinkle's next 30 seconds. Hey.
Honestly,
Yeah, that was it. And then like I was like, okay, so it's time for opening statements because I was like, okay, if Jackson's gonna replace Infrared, that's fine by me. I don't care. And then he was like, And then I was like, the topic is not to vote for Democrats. And then Hinkle's like, and then like that was his opening statement because we couldn't hear anything he said because his mic was god awful, and that set the tone for the entirety of Infrared's debate. And for like 1/10, 1 out of every 10 words Infrared would he say, we just couldn't hear it because it would be so close to the mic that it was just impossible to register anything that was being said. And so when you're playing on a ground footing of completely face planning in your intro and giving it to another person who, by the way, is not going to be judged and would only have been judged if they like made some impact against Destiny, you give up your intro, then you give up the middle by having terrible mic quality and, if I'm being completely honest, dialogue trained the whole time, and then he walks out before the decision. Now, he could say he's walking out before a decision, wants to go to a party, wants to go to this, or it could be the entirely possible scenario. The entirely possible scenario that he just didn't want to hear that he lost because he knew he lost. And you want to know what? Can I just say, Infrared has officially, like, never won a debate. Like, remember, like, the difference between Hippy Dippy and like the rest of the shows is this shit's official. When someone wins, they win. It's official. Where Infrared technically has never been like official. In a debate, never one actually wins. That's not how debates work. Somebody performs much better than the other person, but that's not how this works.
What's worse than an L?
Yo, real quick.
Right? Wait, no, let me finish my train of thought. So, to be clear, Infrared's current record is a 100% loss. And everything. Never win, 100% loss. 0-1. That is his current record, and most likely, he'll never come on my show again. Either because of biased judging, either because of he got destroyed and he doesn't want to do it again. But that means forever and always, Infrared will have always never won a debate and lost every debate that was officially judged. So Infrared, 100% loss ratio. Never picked up a W. That is just the official thing. Geek, I need you, if you have some time, to produce a graphic. Just Infrared's face, 0-1. Current record.
I work on that. But real quick, can I just say that, like, first of all, as a judge, like, Infrared literally started by saying, I don't know what a Hippy Dippy is. I don't know what a belt is. Which was the funniest shit ever. Infrared saying, I don't know what a belt is.
The thing is, and he had time to figure it out. We were pretty clear. Like, there was promotional material out there for a very long time. This show is the biggest debate show on in the space. So I mean, I don't know, man.
But yeah, if he would have,
he said to Destiny, him and Geek have beef. That's why Geek voted for Destiny.
Yeah, that shit was so funny. He said that I was one of his first opponent. Like,
what?
If you know anything about me, I don't debate. I don't do this shit. I think it was like the first night with the like Sonsol and everyone.
Oh yeah, that thing, dude.
Yeah.
To be clear, I debated him on that night, right? Like, I don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody, dude. I barely remember that shit. I can't remember a debate I had like 4 months ago. Like, if it's past 4 months, it's hard for me, unless it's a big thing, for me to remember it. And so, dude, we don't care. Nobody cares nearly as much. Nobody cares nearly as much as you do. It wasn't beef. It was just because you performed poorly. And by the way, I mean, and he started with just a vote locked down, by the way. Infrared started with 1 free vote with the Zerka vote, and he still buffed it. Infrared would clown on you any day, genocide perpetuating lib. Now, I will say, currently, I'm engaged on a genocide. And you want to know what genocide that is? A genocide against bad takes. And I will not stop it. I will cleanse this world from bad takes, and no one will stop me.
So much for the tolerant left.
Can I also say, and I will always stick by this, like, I hate when people say they've won or lost a debate. And so that's part of the reason why I did this whole show where people could actually say they won or lost a debate. And so, like, from the get-go, him going on a show where you could actually win or lose a debate was, like, a losing, like, proposition for him. Like, why would he do that? I guess he just wanted to talk about the topic. But then he should have agreed to a different platform. A different place. And not to mention, man, you want to know when I'll believe someone when they say that somebody actually deserved the victory? When the person saying it is saying the other person won. Because, like, everybody who loses thinks they won. I'm sure if I really asked Bastiat in the first debate, he'd say, I thought I won. I'm sure if I asked Rob Noor or John Burke or Demon Mama in the Fatal 4-Way, they say they won. Demon Mama had a whole controversy over thinking they won. Right? And so, Infrared's just a long line, and not to discredit the other people, of losers who think they won because everyone thinks their arguments are the best and they sound the best. Because everybody on our platform are egotistical assholes who like to smell their own farts and hear their own voice. That's why.
Yo, real quick, watch the clip that John Locke's
Infrared was coping with his own belt last night? Dude, that is a shitty belt. People have seen my belt, right? That actually is a loser's belt. Actually, I am now christening that the official loser's belt of the Hippy Dippy Championship. That is the loser's belt. It's black and sad and dreary and depressing. That,
and
honestly, let me put it this way. If I was gonna hang myself again, I'd use that. That's what I see when I look at that belt. That is what I look at. That is what I look at when I see that belt, okay? It's just a copium belt. It's just a sad, dreary, depressing belt for losers. And that's why it's being worn by the loser.
In a video game.
In a video game, I would do it. If I was that. In a video game, yeah. Thank you for the sigh. But it was a banger, so I had to say it. Look, we all make sacrifices for bangers.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's his participation trophy. It's his participation trophy. Geek, can you send me like a picture of the Hippy Dippy Championship? Is there any time Vosh has presented it on stream? It's got like full stylized, 3 stylized medallion. It's got beautiful craftsmanship. It's an expensive belt. It actually costs like a decent chunk of money. It comes with a personalized letter.
Here, let
Too
me find
soon?
the design.
Momo, to be clear, I'm the person that this would offend in question because I'm the person who's his own mental health situation. So to be clear, I determine when those jokes are too soon or not. Okay? The person who decides that is me, not anyone else. I'm not going to let anyone else police my comedy when it comes to my own living situation and mental health. Yeah, it's a consolation prize. Dude, that's actually hilarious.
Listen,
Can I quickly say this is the official Hippy Dippy Losers belt? Yeah, I'm going to tweet that out quick. Okay. Perfect.
Here, if you want to see the design of the belt, I sent you.
Okay, is that the design? Oh yeah, we had a design process. And we got like all these symbols that we had to do. Can you send me the PDF that we had to send to designers because we had to make custom things for all of it? We had like dude, it took effort. Where's all of these different things we had to? And so how many medallions were there? Was 4. There were 6 different custom plates. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 custom plates on the belt. 5. This is the belt, but this is just one part of the belt. There's 5 different plates on this, and you can like fully wear the thing. Like just as like Vosh, it's a very nice belt. It's a very, very nice belt.
Vosh had it in his background.
Yeah, Vosh had it in
long
his
time.
background because it was so nice for a while. If you go watch some of Vosh's like videos from 2 or 3 months ago, he had it in the background until, of course, it had to be stripped of him due to his terrible conduct as champion.
True.
So I mean, like, it's a nice. I mean, that can be the participation trophy that Haas gets. The viewers decide who the winner really is. Well, then, if we're going by that metric, then Haas still loses because all the viewers thought he sucked unless they're like diehard fans. Like, your diehard fans always think you win. If you believe Infrared won this, right? Let's say you're sitting in my chat right now, you're like a Zerka viewer or an Infrared viewer, and you're like, Dylan, he won. I mean, okay. But you also realize no one believes you if you believe he won and you're also a diehard fan. The people who believe that I would actually be like, oh, it'd be someone who's a Destiny viewer or is like someone in the middle or somewhere around there, right? So somebody who watches Infrared saying he won, like, that means nothing, right? Like, there's people who still think that Deontay Wilder is the rightful heavyweight champion. There's people who actually unironically believe that Adrian Broner is still world championship level.
People are asking if Destiny has the belt now.
It's being manufactured. The new one's being manufactured. It will be sent over. It takes time. Not to mention with the shipping thing. But I think it's made in the United States, so it shouldn't take that long. They're expensive. It costs over like $300 to make them. Well, no, it costs about $300. Just watch. Try not to laugh. Okay, let me see.
Jesus. He misspoke in the end. Oh man, what a character.
Bill?
Wait, hold on. Somebody linked me a meme. RTBA. What is this?
Do a rematch with Destiny. Oh, because he lost?
No.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Dude, when your own date's like you lost, man. When your own date, this is exactly what Deontay Wilder's wife had to do after the third fight. Like, dude, just give it up, please. Please, I can't let you die in that ring. This is like what Rocky's wife tried to do to Rocky. Like, please don't go back in there. I don't need you to die in the ring. And then Infrared's there, swollen. I've got to go back in the ring, boys. I win. Infrared Rising Gorilla Gang. Dude, oh my God. Adrian. Adrian!
It gets
Dude.
worse.
Okay, first of all,
What?
isn't it?
Wait, who is this person? Do I know this person?
So I
my
checked
God.
afterwards.
Stop yelling.
They literally just give themselves an award. Like they gave Destiny the award.
What do you
but
mean,
it's like,
give themselves an award? Destiny isn't part of the Hippy Dippy Championship Commission or my thing. You want to know where the money goes to from the Hippy Dippy Championship? It goes to me and the people who work for me, which means it goes to me. It goes to, eventually, it could go to Geek. It goes to, like, Ramble Talker, Willow, and all the people involved in producing this stuff, right? Doesn't go to Danabo, though, because Danabo is, he works in the gulag. But it doesn't go to Destiny, man. Dude, unironically, man, Destiny, like, if David Pacman walked in the room and was like, I want to be Hippy Dippy Champion, man, Destiny better look out, okay? Because that is a profitable opportunity. When I say I'm the Vince McMahon of Twitch politics, man, I mean that shit, okay? You give me your up-and-coming talent, and I'm like, oh, man, this guy's really good at what he does. Then you just shove Hulk Hogan down my throat? Goodbye, Hulk Hogan, every time. Bring in the money. Let's do it. You can give me Eddie Guerrero, pick Hulk Hogan. I need that cash. I need that dough.
Like it's literally I debate someone. I debated Destiny, and it's on Dylan Burns' thing, and they're all like aligned with each other.
What does it
And
mean
they-
have been allied with each other? Like, to be clear, like, I've had people who, like, I both like that I've had to decide who wins and who loses through these judges, right? That I, like, give these judges the power to choose who's gonna win and lose. Like, Bastiat and Vosh. Like, both people, I canvassed with Vosh in Georgia. Me and Vosh did not do any... Look, me and Vosh and Bastiat, like, had chilled out in Tennessee. Fuck, why was that such a hard sentence to say? Like, we're all chill, but, like, I will decide in favor of someone I'm not chill with if they win and if it's good for the show. And the judges will reflect that. Like, to be clear, Destiny is a PR nightmare for the belt. Now, that's not a great argument in this case when it comes to Infrared. But there's incentives to get that belt off the man. That's not even to mention the recent thing between me and him and the cat. That's not even to mention that. If anything, I would say that Destiny keeping the belt after all the cat stuff shows the integrity of the championship, not the faults of it. Because if I gave it to Infrared, I get it off Destiny, eliminate that problem, and Infrared will never defend it. So I get rid of that in like a month, and then I can give it to whoever the hell I want. Would have been an easy way out of a lot of problems.
They just gave Destiny an award. Like, okay, so if you let's say you
She's
debate
from
someone,
Zerka's podcast.
they just give themselves an award, and they say they won. The hell?
Wait, this is like the baseball meme.
She even knows it's coat. She knows it's coat.
Listen, Destiny got blown out of the fucking water. I don't even know how anyone thinks that was a competition. He just gave himself an award.
Oh, dude.
So you did lose, is what you're saying. Technically.
No?
Technically,
Oh
What do you
my
mean
God.
I lost?
technically you lost.
If Queen,
Did you get the award?
she's literally just not smart.
Did you get the trophy?
She's just not smart.
Did you get the badge?
She's just not smart.
Who got the award though for winning?
They had 3 judges. Zerka was one of them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they thought
Yeah, okay, now, but look how he just sides over that. Zerka was one of them. I gave him a judge. I was like, dude, I basically went to Destiny and like popped out his kneecap and was like, there you go. Want an opportunity? And then he was like, so the problem with the Democratic. That was what I did. And he dunked it. He just failed. It's like if somebody paid a boxer to take a dive and then the other boxer trips, falls, and kills himself while walking into the ring. Like, at that point, like, W for the other dude. It's like, it's impossible. It's like, even if I wanted to rig it, I couldn't have. Like, if I gave it to Infrared in that scenario and tried to rig it, which I'm not against making a smart business move. If I was to do it, in this situation, it would just be blatant corruption. It would be blatant to everyone watching. Even, and hell, you can go to Sansol's stream. He was specifically saying what exactly I'm saying right now. That I was going to give it to Infrared because it's better for the business.
I thought Zerka was gonna go against me because me and him were fighting, and Zerka voted for me.
Okay,
and the
first
2
of
other
all, don't
judges
do
Wait, go back.
politically aligned. Literally just not smart.
Wait. Did he say that I thought that Zerka was going to go against me because him and Zerka were fighting? To be clear, Zerka and Destiny had a much bigger falling out than whatever the hell you did with Zerka. And I had no clue you had a falling out with Zerka because I don't follow you with like that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. But, like, Zerka was going to vote for Infrared every time. I don't think there's anyone on this planet who honestly thought that Zerka was gonna vote for Destiny. Even if you're an Infrared fan or a Zerka fan, did you honestly for a moment think that he was gonna vote for Destiny? Like, for a moment. This is like I'm watching Deontay Wilder talk about this. There's no difference between this guy, Deontay Wilder, Adrian Broner. Like, can we look up Adrian Broner quick? I don't know if you guys know who Adrian Broner is. Adrian Broner, I won. This is 100%. This is 100%. Fucking Infrared right now.
Bring your motherfucking ass over here. I got a lot to say.
To be clear, Adrian Broner got his ass whooped by Manny Pacquiao.
We're going to conduct this professionally or we're not going to have an interview. You make the decision. What did you think about the fight?
I beat him. Everybody out there know I beat him. Everybody out there know I beat him. I controlled the fight. He was missing. I hit him clean more times. I beat him.
You averaged 8 punches.
You averaged 8 punches.
Less than 8 punches was the.
We can only understand 8 words. We can only understand 8 words every minute. Infrared. Your mic was completely scuffed. The Hinkle moment failed. How can you honestly say that you won?
Most punches that you had in the round, and it seemed as though you couldn't get close enough.
It already sounded like you was against me. So I already ain't
Zerka
got a fair shake talking to you. But let me talk something. Let me let y'all know. I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all.
Gotta thank my gorillas.
I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they trying to do is they trying to get that money again with Pacquiao and Floyd. But this
By the way, that fight never happened. Was never gonna happen.
cool. I ain't worrying about it. I'm still that nigga, man. I'm on top. Cincinnati, stand up. West Side, 2-5.
You're 3-3-1 in your last 7 fights.
3-3-1.
What will you do next?
Pathetic. I'm sorry, man. Ugh.
Did you you get the trophy?
She's just not smart.
Did you get the badge?
She's just not
It's
smart.
not even a badge, it's a
Who
whole
got the
belt.
award though for winning?
They had 3 judges. Zerka was one of them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they thought Zerka was gonna go against me because
Why would I think Zerka was gonna go? That is the dumb dude. This is when you know he's full coat mode and he's not having any rational thoughts in that tiny little brain of his. If you honestly thought Zerka, or you thought that I thought, or anyone thought that Zerka was gonna vote for Destiny against Infrared, you're just insane. You're actually, and I don't know, I can't think of a non-ableist way to say that. You are crazy. You are loco. There's something wrong with you. You need to get yourself checked out.
me and him were fighting. And Zerka voted for me, and then the 2 other judges who were politically aligned with Destiny voted for Destiny.
Oh, so
To be clear, Danabo is more conservative than Destiny, and Geek's French, and that means he burns down stuff. The French riot, and he's also French, so that means I can't really take his judgment to mean anything, so that's fair. But outside of that, like, again, who cares?
Yeah.
We've had people who are left-wing vote for right-wingers. We've had people who are right-wing vote for left-wingers. It happens, man. And we specifically choose people who are familiar with the process so they can look over those biases. Let's say that I just picked a bunch of celebrity guest judge. Then yes, they would all vote in accordance with whoever they like. Because these are people who, number one, want to keep up their appearances and be friendly with their friends. And that's part of the reason why everyone knew Zerka was going to vote for Infrared no matter what, including me. That's why I made the decision, because I thought it'd be funny. But these like mods and like people who have been doing this in my community, they don't have no interest in that. They're with me. The reason I picked them as judges is because I need them to make an informed decision.
Yo, real quick.
It wasn't Haas's mic, you idiot. It was Adriana's. Okay. So why did Haas trust somebody with terrible technical skills? Okay. This is why communism lost in the United States. Okay. A lack of engineering and organizational knowledge. The communists couldn't organize effectively in the United States, so they failed. And they couldn't organize in that debate, so they failed. They couldn't coordinate whatever the fuck Hinkle was attempting to do, and they couldn't coordinate a decent mic. So it's just Communist Party USA .2 Boogaloo, okay? He was in a meeting with Hinkle, you idiot.
Co-powder.
So then Hinkle's the one who sucks. So it is so they both suck. So it was Infrared's fault for trusting them, and it was Hinkle's fault for failing at the beginning, and it was also Hinkle's fault for just being bad with his mic, and I gave them both 2 chances to fix it. And Hinkle barely fixed it, but he was able to get them somewhat comprehensible.
it was a three-person vote, and 2 of them voted for the other person.
Okay, how about this?
So
Hinkle was with Adrian, you idiot. I don't know who the fuck Adrian is. Oh, Adrian! Oh my god, it is Rocky Balboa! There is an Adrian! Holy shit! This 100% is the cope. This 100% is the cope. They actually even have an Adrian. So they really was just beat up, busted up. Adrian! Adriana, same thing, who cares? Adrian! Adriana! Please!
Okay, I'm gonna host the tanky debates.
Dude,
I'm gonna bring
his own girlfriend or partner or friends don't even agree with him, man.
Destiny versus Sultan, and I'm gonna have the 3 judges be the 3 judges will be Zerka.
Dylan muted you hella time. You want to know why I muted Han so much? Because he didn't know how to keep decorum and his mic sucked. And so what would happen is they would start talking over each other, and I could only hear and comprehend one of them. She trolling lol. Either way, man, she's more tethered to reality.
And Prism.
Such a lying dipshit.
And then
yo, keep typing in caps, buddy. Free views.
we'll see what direction they vote in. You know what I mean? It's so stupid.
And Fred explain how he'll win. Is this the Scott Steiner meme? I bet it's the Scott Steiner meme. It's a good meme, so I'll let it play.
Steiner, it's going to be a 3-way for the TNA heavyweight title at Sacrifice between you, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe.
Dude, now, and by the way, this is great promo, man. This just gives this is great advertising material, man. Every time after a championship, I want to see this. This is great.
Before you get there, you have an important step.
Bro, you think Taiwan's an independent country? Please tether yourself to reality, maybe? Damn, okay. So this is what I'm gonna do, Guerrilla Squad Commander. I am gonna pay for you a free ticket to Taiwan, Guerrilla Squad Commander. You send me your deets, I will do it. I will pay you for a full express ticket to Taiwan. You will go there, and I will send you into the most crime-ridden place in Taiwan with a big wad of cash in your hand. And if someone comes to go mug you or take that money, or some ruffians come by, you can call the Chinese police and see what happens. Call the Chinese police. Let's see what happens. Good luck.
Step tonight as you and X Division champion Petey Williams take on the unlikely duo of Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add
By the
Kurt
way,
Angle to
how can you say I was biased against Infrared when I gave him the most banger intro? Can you send me the intro quick that I gave for Infrared? That was a banger.
Wait, the edited version? Or
Yeah,
the
the one from Twitter. It was a banger intro, much better than Destiny's. Destiny's got to be improved for the next one. The Destiny one was like the prototype. The Infrared one was like us coming to fruition. That was a good intro. Gotta find that.
the mix. Your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning.
Posted a link? Awesome. Good stuff. Does this look like I had it in mind Haas was gonna lose, or I was biased against him? We put work into this stuff, and you're all insulting my craft. I like how half of Infrared subs are people who probably don't even watch his content, just want the emotes.
True.
I gotta make it like that. I gotta make emotes that tankies use ironically of me, but that means they have the sub to me. I gotta figure out how to do that. Destiny's was way better. It really wasn't. Does everyone really not play the characters? Oh, wait, so no, I'm pretty sure that's him. I mean, I think he plays it up for entertainment purposes. We all do it. You think I act like this all the time? When I'm off stream, I'm mostly just reading books and working. I'm very boring.
Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%, I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice. See, but I'm going to break it down for all you ladies. Would you rather be with me, or would you rather be with Joe?
See, this is when the woman would tell Infrared that he actually lost.
Well, I think Joe's kind of nice. I mean, you know.
See, you're one of those girls that like romance. I'm going to talk to all my freaks out there. Would you rather come home to me, a genetic freak, to be satisfied every night, or go home to that fat-ass Samoa Joe? See, tonight, we're going to win, and I'm going to be the world champion at Sacrifice. Come on, P. Let's go.
Scotty, just like you always say, Big Papa Pump has got your hookup. Well, Maple Leaf Muscle is who you need to look up. Holler if you hear that.
God, man. Who doesn't love Scott Snyder, man? The thing is, like, you're an Infrared fan. You come in here, call me a lip shit or whatever. Like, whatever. I don't care. I think I'm one of the more tolerant viewers, okay? One of the more tolerant communities. You can come in here and criticize me, I'll usually leave you alone. Unless you said something really dumb. Eventually, I'll ban you if you keep saying some really dumb shit and you don't respond to me. El Captain West, thanks for the Prime Gaming.
Then do it.
Why don't you debate Haas? I have debated Haas. And if he wants to debate me on Taiwan, I am free and available. Dude, Taiwan's my thing, okay? It's now my primo issue, okay? The amount of research I've done on Taiwan, I'm good. If anyone wants to talk to me about Taiwan any day of the week, I am willing and able.
That's not actually what a debate is. One's if I won the debate with Destiny.
Asking your
Show
own
her.
child.
We showed Destiny's intro. It's really not that. Can you send it?
I just want
No.
show her.
It's too emo,
We
too.
got
I think we need to, like...
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man, they're really spamming.
People
the
will
guys-
get banned for shit-talking wrestling, though. Debate him on Taiwan? Dude, I've debated Hinkle on Taiwan. I've debated Haas on Taiwan kind of before. I'd be willing to do it again, but I've already done these things.
See how she lies about
Oh
me?
god, the debate against Hinkle.
Listen, Queen, I know Queen, right? Off stream, she's
Isn't Taiwan one of the most progressive Asian countries? Yes, 100%.
completely different person.
Yeah,
Completely
a
different
lot.
person.
Okay.
That's fucking hilarious.
For everyone who hasn't seen it, go check out the debate of Dylan versus
This is
Hinkle.
the official...
It's worth it.
I'll
Yeah.
give it to